Hey, Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. There's something that you might be doing that is not helping you attract the girl that you like. Or maybe you're already kind of in a sort of dating situation with this girl. You like her, she likes you, but something's not working out. Why? Because there's something you're doing, I'm gonna tell you right now. That thing you're doing is showing too much interest. And on this video, I'm going to explain what that looks like and how to get you to stop doing that, and also explain why it's so important that you don't want to show too much interest when you like a girl. Now, I know this might be confusing. You probably watch a lot of videos on YouTube, other coaches, a lot of my videos, and you see videos that are talking about how to show interest, right? How to flirt with a girl, how to compliment a girl, all that stuff is interest. Okay, here's the deal. It's okay to show interest, but there's a fine line that you need to follow that you should not cross, so you leave a little bit of mystery and excitement. Now, there's a book that I'm reading. It's called Mating in Captivity by Esther Perel. And this talks about this idea that when couples are with each other for a long time and relationships are going on for many years, that desire and lust start to die off. And she looks into that and figures out why that is. And the reason why that's happening is because what happens is two people get so close and so entangled that they become one. And because they become one, it doesn't allow for space, right? Space in between the two people where tension is created. You see, when you first start dating someone, you first start liking someone, you know nothing about them, right? You know nothing about them, and that means that when you guys are together, all you're doing is trying to get to know them more and get closer, and then finally you're so close that there's really nothing left to know or learn. There's no mystery, there's no excitement anymore because you guys have become so entangled with each other, which kills the lust and desire. And this is what happens also in the very beginning of the courtship process. If you're going too fast and too hard, she's gonna be like, whoa, this is too much, I barely know you. She's not gonna have enough room to get excited about you, not enough mystery, and it's gonna kill it. And let me tell you something, it's not just for women. This happens to you as well. I bet you if there was a girl who was texting you all the time, telling you how much she liked you, complimenting you all the time, and going really overboard, you know, it might feel good in the beginning, but eventually you'd be like, what's up with this girl? Why is she so desperate? Why is she all over me? This is too much. Does she have anything else going on in her life? Or is she just so obsessed with me that there's nothing else to do? We don't want that. You're not gonna want that, she's not gonna want that. So you need to breathe. You need to calm yourself down. You need to take this step by step. I don't want you to constantly text the girl that you like. I don't want you to constantly see the girl that you like. And when you do, I don't want you to see her for like 3 days in a row. You're spending 72 hours together. There needs to be space. You need to have separation. You need to miss each other. You need to think about each other. You need to wonder what the other person is doing, okay? Because that's gonna leave for your desire for her because you're not with her all the time and you're not communicating all the time. Okay, so this means that you gotta have your own life. I talk about this in a lot of videos. You gotta have your own life with your own friends, with your own career, with your own mission, with your own hobbies, doing your own thing. That has to exist. And hopefully there's a girl out there that you're dating that has the exact same thing going on. And if you can have that, you guys have your separate lives, then you can come together and enjoy each other and still leave a little bit of that mystery and excitement. I'm not saying don't get to know the girl. I'm not saying, you know, don't tell her things about you. Like, no, but you can slowly drip that over time. And the thing is if you guys spend more time apart, what happens is more things happen to you that you can be excited to come together and talk about. Otherwise, she knows everything that's going on. Don't show too much interest. Play cool. Be busy. After you get her number, text her the next day to set up a date where you can show interest. Go on the first date, but then wait a few days until you text her again or have another date. Don't be contacting her all the time. Don't be DMing her all the time. Have some separation between time that you guys see each other when you're initially in, like I said, that interaction where you guys are just getting to know each other, the courtship process, okay? Leave time. Time gives lots of space, and space is the place where tension can build and you guys can have more desire and lust for each other. Let her try to think about who you are. Let her get to know you slowly and wonder more about you. Okay, this is the key. And then you insert that in the dating process, being your cool, natural, authentic self, relaxed, and this should be super helpful for creating more attraction. I have a video all about 3 big mistakes that scare women away. I think that's gonna be a good video for you to watch after this one so you can learn more about how not to get her freaked out. Okay, so go in the description below, click on that video, watch that, learn more about that, so then you can further along the process of gaining more attraction when you're meeting the girls that you like. Go watch that video, see you in the comments. I'll see you on the next video.